All right, guys, how's it going? I am back in my apartment now, um, here in Aichi. It's pretty windy today. I quickly wanted to kind of talk about what happened on, I believe it was the 1st of January, New Year's Day here in Japan, up in Ishikawa Prefecture, near Kanazawa City. Not exactly in Kanazawa, but in a place called Wajima, the Noto Peninsula, which is a beautiful place. So on New Year's Day, there was a really big earthquake. It was magnitude 7.6. It shocked the world, I hope, and it really actually really did shock Japanese people. Um, but at the same time, well, actually, I'll talk about what I felt at the same time later in this video. And in this video, I kind of wanted to talk about how I felt. And yeah, thanks to the training we got here in Japan and all the infrastructure, my family is doing all right. I got a lot of messages. Thanks to everybody. I appreciate your messages. Thank you everybody for worrying about us. My family is great, doing fine. My parents are both fine. They live in southern Kyushu. They're fine. My wife's family's fine. I'm fine. So what happened was there was a big tsunami after the big earthquake, as usual. That's how it usually happens. And because I studied up in Kanazawa City, Ishikawa Prefecture, I was seriously concerned when it happened. Uh, Actually, I'll just take you guys back and kind of do a recap on what actually happened when I was at home. I was at home with my wife's parents' place with my wife and her parents, obviously, and a family, and we were just watching TV, just doing our New Year's thing, and we just suddenly heard our phones ring. It wasn't ringing. It was kind of, what's the word for it? It was an alarm, like kind of giving an alert. It's like it's kind of like a huge big alert. And at first we were like, what the hell is happening? And it well, obviously the alert should come first. And well, no, I don't know how it works. If it's the other way around or not. But so this time the alert was first and the earthquake happened. So for about, I think it was about 15 seconds, we had lag, right? For about 15 seconds, nothing really happened. But after we heard that huge beep, that alert, our house started to shake big time. And it kind of reminded me of what happened 10 years ago. As a teenager, I was in school during our graduation ceremony, and there's a big earthquake that hit northern Japan. It was a Tohoku earthquake, and many people died of that tsunami as well. God bless their souls. It kind of felt like I was a teenager again. I remember what happened back then, and it was really scary. So what happened was the house started to shake really bad. Things were shaking, and my heart was beating so fast as well. Felt like I was a kid again, and it was scary. But however, at the same time, I kind of want to jump into this topic as well. In Japan, we have this great system. Well, obviously you have the alert, but kids learn how to actually evacuate. We have good evacuation training, which is a huge part of our childhood years as a child in Japanese school. Kids learn how to actually get your crap and just get out of the house, get out of buildings, and run away to the top of the mountain. And because of that, at the same time, I wasn't really, I was scared, but at the same time, I knew what to do. So I remember I was completely aware of what was happening, and I took my jacket because it was freezing cold outside. I took my jacket. I didn't know uh, if I should have if I should run out or not. So I took my big jacket so I can run, but I also stayed. Uh, I actually hid under my table, the dining table. And the thing that I was concerned about was many other people probably were watching TV or searching something because it's so convenient nowadays with the internet. People were searching, watching TV instead of evacuating or thinking of this coming up with a solution. But I tried my best to be the first one to say, let's get our crap out, let's get our stuff, and then let's move out, or either get out of the house or get under the table. And luckily, my family uh, thought that was the right thing to do, and we were okay. But so we live on the other side of Japan. We live in Aichi, which is the Pacific Ocean, and it happened in Ishikawa, which is the near the Japan Sea. I think they call it the Japan Sea, the Japanese Sea or the Japan Sea. The Sea of Japan is the west side, and over here, it was, I think, half the size. In Ishikawa, it was magnitude 7.6. Here is probably 3 or something, but still, it was pretty big. Things were shaking, so I cannot imagine how big it was in Ishikawa. I have a lot of friends there because I went to college there. I have a lot of people I know there. I message all my professors, all my people I know there. They're doing all right. However, to be honest, I'm kind of scared to message my friends that are in Noto Peninsula. I probably should, but I'm a little scared to hear what they have to say about what happened. So I'm kind of trying to kind of process that. Yep, I message all my people in Kanazawa City, which is not really the main part of the where the earthquake happened. It was kind of inside of kind of inland, right? But the people that I know in Noto Peninsula is probably has the most damage in terms of their parents' house and all that. But I'm still processing that part. But for the most part, I believe they're fine. They're my basketball buddies. They're trained well. Japanese kids are trained well. I believe they're fine. Estimated, I think it was about, I don't know the exact number, but I think it was about 50 people are injured, including maybe deaths. I don't know. I have no idea about the exact number, but many people are injured. And yeah, that's what happened. So I kind of wanted to talk about what was going on during New Year's here in Japan. It's up there, it's cold and gloomy. I can imagine how scary it was. I was scared just because of the snow and terrible weather. Added to that, I think earthquake, I cannot imagine how scary that is. And yeah, I kind of wanted to just share in this video what happened here and how big it was for us, even though we're not in that area, and what that city meant to me, because I studied there in college for 4 years, and I just wanted to give you guys an update. Recently we got 30,000 people on TikTok, 10,000 on Instagram. I think many people are worried. I hope many people are worried about me. Many people have been messaging me also from California, where my parents are from too. But I just wanted to give an update to you guys who messaged me. I'm doing all right, and I hope everyone in Ishikawa is doing all right too. So yeah, the purpose of this video was to tell you what happened and the fact that I'm doing all right. So I'm not going to edit this video. I'm just going to show what happened. I just talked about what happened in this video. So if you feel like it's important to you to know what happened in Japan, please share this video. Oh, by the way, I forgot. And guys, I actually really believe that every catastrophe is a chance for you to learn, is an opportunity for you to actually learn. So I actually wanted to add this in our video. This is actually another reason I made this video in the first place. There are many foreigners that live here in Japan as well. And like I said, Japanese kids actually have great training in school and all that. And they know how to actually evacuate. And while being scared, Japanese kids actually learn how to embrace that fear and then move on and actually get out of the house, evacuate, get your stuff together. But if it's your first time, I think it's scary for anybody. And so I wanted to make this part, I want to kind of emphasize this part. If this was your first time, I know it was scared. I can assume how scary it was. And like I said, every tragedy is an opportunity to learn, guys. So if this was your first time, please learn from this video. I hope this video is helpful for all of you. Just wanted to put some info about Japan in this video as well, about what happened recently and kind of how to prevent it the next time it happens. So guys, let's make this a great lesson for us, and I hope a lot of you can learn from this video. So yeah, thanks for watching as usual, and it's the third time I said this, but thank you for your concerns, and we are doing all right. So I will keep you guys updated. So yeah, give it a like if you think it's important to you. Thanks for watching this video. Bye-bye.